wake up and go see on the daily. Now my missus, but it's me. Pray that one day I can make the payment. I've been down for a minute.
Up next, the Raptors taking on the Kings. For the Raptors, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Kings, Raptors, coming up next, right after this. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Back to Fox. That three off the mark.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense would let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Anunoby against Barnes. Here's Siakam. Sacramento grabs the miss. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Barnes finds Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Over Trent. No good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Barnes against Anunoby. Shoots from 8. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Anunoby.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Barnes. Back to Mitchell. Over Trent. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Trent can't hit. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 2, and that one's good, Barnes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling.
Anunoby against Barnes. Back to Fox. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And Toronto will come the other way.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Mitchell outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to Barnes. Back to Mitchell from outside the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Talking about Davion Mitchell, an explosive guard who can really score.
And Mitchell is capable of getting it done from all 3 levels.
He certainly is dynamic when it comes to scoring. And now the next step is him improving as a distributor, as well as getting more comfortable just kind of running their offense.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Here's Trent after the basket by Sabonis. Anunoby with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Trent gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mitchell outside. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Barnes against Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Barnes can't get it to go.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Flynn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Achua, no good. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Herter passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Flynn. Kept alive. Here's Holmes. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Within the last couple of seasons, Rashawn Holmes has mastered the push shot.
It looks a little bit unorthodox, I'll give you that, but you can't argue with results. Within 16 feet, Holmes is automatic with that push shot, especially out of the pick and roll.
Kem Burge is checked in for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. Monk's checked in for the Kings. Here's Trent. Here's Achua. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being 1 game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out, and their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Flynn against Mitchell. To the inside. Holmes. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Holmes got his second basket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Trent outside. Porter looking it over. And the layup is good.
Playing with high activity there. Porter makes a real impact when he feels included in the offense.
Pass to Herter. Mitchell against Flynn. Now here's Holmes. He's guarded closely. The shot by Monk is no good. Toronto trailing. To the middle. Here's Flynn. And it's all evened up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The pass to Monk. Holmes kicks to Herter. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes left in the first.
Now, here's Monk. Defended by Trent. On the clock. And again, it's Sacramento converting. There's 1:47 left in the first. Mitchell against Flynn. Passes it to Trent. Here's Flynn. Over Mitchell. Rebounded by Holmes. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento moving it around. Monk finds Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiles. And stolen by Achua. All alone. The dunk by Achua.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
The pass to Monk. Mitchell outside. Wiles inside. Covered by Achua. Clock at 6. Here's Herter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Flynn kicks to Trent. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Great positioning on the putback. Achua's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A leaner. He can't hit that time.
Well, sometimes you get this shot, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The Kings shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. On the floor for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Fox is out there with Malik Monk, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Anunoby, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Fox. Sabonis against Siakam. Barnes looking around. Shot clock at 6. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Flynn the pass to Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Back to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And Sacramento has possession. Barnes up top, covered by Siakam. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Shoots over Van Vliet. Sabonis, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Anunoby. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Anunoby. Barnes can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Fox. Greg, Father Time is undefeated. Every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Flynn kicks to Anunoby. The 3-pointer, no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting in this game 45%. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one goes on Anunoby.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Now here's Barnes. Monk, no one around him. Goes back up. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 6.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
Passes to Flynn. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes outside. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back from outside. A new 14 for the Kings. Sabonis, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Siakam, good.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Monk. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Monk. Sabonis with the ball. Covered by Siakam. 14 feet away. Yep, that one goes. Sabonis has got the lead up to 4 now for Sacramento.
And you see how proficient Sabonis is from mid-range. This is an area that he loves to work from.
There's the pass to Anunoby. The feed to Barnes. Pulls from the top of the key. No good there. So the Kings will take it the other way. Flynn against Fox. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
With big-time lift on his jumper, Fox can be good D.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Flynn. And then for Sacramento, Isle comes in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Malik Monk. Now, here's Trent. Back to Barnes. That one misses. Good D by Barnes. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. 6-point game. Trent can't hit.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And that one drops.
So good at getting to the bucket. That time, Fox pulls the string and leaves the defense high and dry.
Trent finds Van Vliet. Now, here's Achua. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Porter's checked in for Toronto. Davion Mitchell's checked in for the Kings. Connects on the open J. And it's a 10-point Kings lead.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Porter. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Can they get it? And again, Toronto no up. Kings leading now by 10. Herter on the wing. Now here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Outside Sabonis. Now Fox. 7 points in the game. The shot comes out.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no up.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And hard to defend that any better. Sometimes Van Vliet is just going to score no matter what.
Fox against Van Vliet. Fox passes to Herter. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Trent. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul. Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. And a change for Sacramento. Holmes checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Herter. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 20-6 run. Mitchell outside. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for a chew.
Thaddeus Young.
There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Here is Porter. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The wide open look here for Fox. And another 3 for Sacramento.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Van Vliet looking around. And here's Trent outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today's an NBA game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within reach.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Fox. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. Fox, no good. Raptors trail by 11. It's a floater. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Mitchell after the Raptors pick up 2. Outside, Sabonis. Fires from deep. No good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Siakam. And stolen by Murray. Fox against Van Vliet. And it goes down 2 points. Fox has got 12.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 8. For 3, Van Vliet buries it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that 3-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Murray. Barnes outside. Sabonis. No good off the back of the rim. Raptors trail by 8. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
That's good from Barnes. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. Lob Lobbed up there for Fox. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside, here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Siakam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, T.A. Here's Fox. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. A jump hook, and it's Murray. That time on the assist by Fox.
Assisted by
Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 8. Trent passes to Siakam. He dishes it to Barnes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis. Raptors have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
First one falls for Malik Monk. He's checked in for the Kings. Barnes hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Mitchell passes to Barnes. Mitchell kicks to Monk. To the paint. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
The pass to Anunoby. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Anunoby. Monk, the pass to Barnes. Oh, good on the 3. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Siakam misses. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Van Fleet. Sabonis, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Siakam. The shot will not fall. Good D by Barnes. Van Fleet against Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Van Fleet picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Davion Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Toronto making a change here. Achua's checked in. Then for the Kings, Richaun Holmes. He's checked in for Sabonis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Barnes. And Mitchell drops them both. And here is Van Fleet. He's got 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anunoby kicks to Trent. Over Monk. And again, no good by Toronto. Kings leading now by 5. Murray controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh,
Man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. And it's Trent in the corner. Trying to get something going, and that's 2 points on the layup. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Make some noise, Toronto. It's time for your North-South crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Porter subbed in for OG Anunoby. And the Kings also making a change. Trey Lyles checked in for Murray. Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Herter with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, it's Toronto converting.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Pass to Monk. Here's Lyles, defended by Young. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Holmes. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, Holmes in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Porter. Now, here's Achua, guarded by Holmes. Achua kicks to Porter. 5 on the clock, inside, Young. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. Young's got his first points of the night.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Lyles with it. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And the pass to Herter from the arc. Drills it from outside. And the Kings lead by 6.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Porter. Back to Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. Lets it go from 11. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Lyles. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. A fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Trent on the wing. He's defended by Herter. Now, here's Achua. He's covered closely. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Monk. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years. Starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
Ken Burch is checked in for the Raptors. Chris Boucher comes in for Young. The Kings also at the sub. Fox is checked in. Now, here's Boucher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Van Vliet. The tray. Here's Porter, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Now, here's Trent. He's defended by Herter. And it's Trent off the drive.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he makes that one.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Van Vliet against Fox. 8 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. It's off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
62.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. On the court right now for the Kings. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Herter. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet, Herter finds Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Barnes. He's defended by Herter. Here's Siakam for Murray, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Keegan Murray.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And he can't get the first one. Trent's checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw, good. Kings leading now by 3. Fox passes to Herter. Back to Fox. Murray outside. On the wing, Barnes. 4 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. Tries again. Sabonis trying to get open. Murray, good. And the Kings lead by 5.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Good. That's 10 points for OG Anunoby.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Herter. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Back to Herter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here are the Raptors now, after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Anunoby. The 3, Siakam trying to free himself up. Anunoby, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now, here's Fox. Puts it up from 15, from 12 feet out. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Fox. And now a 7-point Kings lead. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A baseline J. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Clock is at 3. Raptors need to get a shot. And again, no good by Toronto.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Herter kicks to Sabonis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Trent passes to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Shoots over Herter. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And that one's good. Barnes.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside, Fox. Herter passes to Murray. Barnes outside. From the corner. Again, Sacramento.
Showing that quickness that time. Fox getting rid of it in a hurry.
Raptors trail by 9. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. The shot. Trent can't hit. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Anunoby. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Normally he drains that.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Now, here's Trent. Back to Anunoby. Now, Trent. From 13. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Kevin Herter.
In for the Kings, Davion Mitchell.
Raptors trail by 11. Here's Siakam. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Toronto has possession. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Passes it to Siakam. to the inside. Van Vliet fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now here's Barnes. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet against Fox. Another shot. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy tic-tac fouls.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Sabonis. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
A pass to Fox. Back to Mitchell. Murray outside. Sacramento again missing. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 7. And Siakam throws it down.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now here's Mitchell. The pass to Barnes. Outside Sabonis. Mitchell in the corner. Fires from the wing. Second chance effort. And Sabonis finishes it off. And the Kings lead by 7.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
Toronto calls timeout.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud. Get loud, Theo.